one of the obviously, again, from a layperson's point of view, but as a marketer, as somebody who's in the space for a long time in businesses, the company that's often held as the exemplar of excellence in consumer packaging is Apple, right? Where to this day people still have those white boxes from the original iPhones. They didn't want to get rid of them. They were like things of perfection, and a lot of people have copied it since, but at the time they were really groundbreaking how thoughtful they were to make it an experience.
Yeah. I mean, and that, to me, that's just elegance. There's an elegance to everything that they do that that everyone's trying to emulate.
Right. So everyone's trying to emulate, but it comes from a place too where it has to be a priority. Like something you just said. You said taking part A out, but having to empty the box to get the part A. And I could easily see where somebody else said, no, we have to make it so that we can fit this many on a skid and this many in the container. And that was the priority, which is important.
It is important. It's part of the issue. You've got to do that too.
You got to do it too, right?
You've got to balance it.
Right. So that's interesting, but you can't ignore that part of the experience if you want people to feel. I mean, I'm just thinking as a marketer, I want people to buy my vacuum cleaner and tell their friends about how great this whole experience, as opposed to when I finally got it to work and I finally found the attachments. That's not what you want going out there, and that's not on your product literature. That is actually what is going out for your product if it's not done right.
Absolutely. And I mean, it goes back to what you said with Apple. I mean, no one really asked for an elegant unboxing situation or solution or whatever. But I mean, they delivered something that was really meaningful and something that was unexpected. And I think, if you've ever put together a knockdown kit from, that came in from overseas and you're assembling this thing, to have a elegant, wonderful experience is something new and refreshing, and that's what that's what we try to add into every step along the process that we're doing. I mean, and we try to do that for the people on the assembly line, to make this just as beautiful and easy to put together as possible. We're an expert in living hinges, and we do a lot of things. We did a lot of living hinge packaging, and we've been able to prototype living hinges by CNC machining them so that we can get them to work just like they do in production. But one of the things we've been able to do with that is combine parts. We've taken products that people have come to us that had 15 pieces and took it down to 5 because we can use living hinges and mold one part of plastic that you can fold up and actually make springs with it and latches and everything else.
So living hinge, would that be like my ketchup bottle where it's like
exactly the lid of the ketchup bottle? Yep, it's all one piece of plastic. So if you can actually mold one piece of plastic that takes the part of 5 or 6 other pieces of plastic and turns it into one piece, that's a huge cost reduction. It's a huge savings, huge increase in reliability. The assembly line, instead of putting 5 pieces together, you're folding one piece of plastic. It can make a huge difference. And that's the kind of thing that we bring to the table.